Hello and welcome to the MU Focus Bulletin for April 24th. In today's bulletin, here are the standout headlines. Manchester United receive a boost from Maguire, but Leny Yoro delivers bad news. United try to force Brighton's price down for Baleba in a calculated Ineos move. Great news. Dorgu set to return ahead of the Liverpool showdown. Premier League Matchweek 34 could define the entire season. And now, here are the full details. Manchester United receive a boost from Maguire, but Leny Yoro delivers bad news. Ladies and gentlemen, Manchester United are stepping up preparations for their clash with Brentford, with notable developments in personnel at the Carrington Training Centre. The biggest boost for manager Michael Carrick is the return of centre-back Harry Maguire. After serving his suspension through the Chelsea fixture, Maguire has officially rejoined training and is ready to start. His experience and aerial dominance are considered crucial in dealing with Brentford's direct, physical style of play. Alongside Maguire, the situation surrounding Matheus Cunha also offers reassurance to United fans. Although the Brazilian forward missed the most recent training session, internal sources confirm this was merely a scheduled recovery day managed by the medical staff. Cunha is expected to be fully fit for the upcoming match, providing a significant lift to United's attack as they look for creativity and sustained pressure to secure all 3 points at home. However, concerns remain over Leny Yoro. The young French defender continues to miss full team training as he undergoes treatment for an injury sustained just before the Chelsea match. While Carrick previously described it as a minor issue, the medical team are taking a very cautious approach. Given Yoro's injury history, the club will not take risks unless he reaches full fitness. His absence could be covered by young talent Aiden Heaven, who impressed with a strong performance against Chelsea. Overall, Carrick has a relatively stable squad heading into this late fixture of the round. The blend of Maguire's experience and Heaven's youth could prove to be the ideal defensive solution. With key players returning and young talent stepping up, Manchester United are confident of achieving a positive result against Brentford. United try to force Brighton's price down for Baleba in a calculated Ineos move. Manchester United are executing a carefully calculated plan to secure the signature of midfielder Carlos Baleba from Brighton and Hove Albion. The Old Trafford side hope to capitalize on the player's dip in form and internal uncertainties to push the transfer fee down to the lowest possible level. This is viewed as a strategic move by Ineos as United look to rebuild their midfield while maintaining financial efficiency. The deal has gained renewed momentum after reports from The Athletic revealed that United's recruitment department still rate the 22-year-old's data profile very highly. Despite a turbulent season at the Amex Stadium, United's analysts believe the Cameroon international's ability to cover ground, win duels, and distribute the ball makes him an ideal fit for the current gaps in the squad. Notably, his improved performances at the recent Africa Cup of Nations have strengthened belief among the Old Trafford hierarchy. Looking back, Baleba was a top target of former manager Ruben Amorim last summer. The Portuguese coach saw him as a perfect fit for a 3-4-2-1 system due to his energy levels. United even reached a personal agreement with the player, but the deal collapsed due to Brighton's firm stance. The South Coast club demanded a record-level fee comparable to the Moises Caicedo deal at £115 million, a figure Ineos firmly refused to meet for a player with less than 2 Premier League seasons of experience. Now the situation has changed significantly. Amorim was dismissed in January, with Michael Carrick stepping in as interim manager. Although Baleba's biggest supporter at Old Trafford is no longer in charge, the need for a powerful defensive midfielder remains. After a difficult season, Baleba's market value has dropped sharply. From a £75 million valuation last year, United are now only willing to offer around £50 million. However, the biggest challenge remains negotiations with Brighton chairman Tony Bloom. Known as a tough and shrewd negotiator, Bloom rarely allows his stars to leave below his valuation. The gap between United's £50 million offer and Brighton's demands is expected to set up an intense battle at the negotiating table this summer. Great news. Dorgu set to return ahead of the Liverpool showdown. Manchester United are preparing to welcome back Patrick Dorgu ahead of their crucial Premier League clash with Liverpool on May 2nd, UK time. The Old Trafford side have lacked a natural left winger this season, forcing Matheus Cunha to play out of position on the left flank. Things changed when Michael Carrick took interim charge. He pushed the 21-year-old into an attacking wide role instead of using him as a wing-back under Ruben Amorim. The decision paid off immediately, with the Denmark international delivering standout performances and scoring in back-to-back matches, helping United secure emphatic wins over Manchester City and Arsenal. Unfortunately, the former Lecce player suffered a hamstring injury following the 3-2 victory at the Emirates. The issue has kept him sidelined for the past 10 weeks, causing him to miss 10 matches. According to reliable sources, Dorgu is now very close to full fitness and is set to rejoin full training. The upcoming Brentford clash this weekend may come too soon for his return, but the young star is determined to be available for the blockbuster encounter against Liverpool. His recovery is a major boost for Carrick, who is pushing to guide the team back into the Champions League and secure the highest possible Premier League finish. Dorgu's impressive performances have also led the club's hierarchy to shelve plans of signing a new left winger this summer, allowing them to focus resources on other key targets. Premier League Matchweek 34 could define the entire season. Matchweek 34 of the Premier League promises decisive turning points at both ends of the table. While Arsenal look to capitalize on Newcastle's poor form to put pressure on Manchester City, Roberto De Zerbi's Tottenham face a must-win situation as they aim to end a 15-match winless run and stay in the top flight. Tottenham and mounting pressure at Molineux. It is no exaggeration to say that Tottenham Hotspur's upcoming trip to Wolverhampton is their most important match of the season. Under Roberto De Zerbi, Spurs showed positive signs in a 2-2 draw with Brighton. The impact of Xavi Simons on the left flank and the stability brought by Rodrigo Bentancur's return have helped Tottenham play with greater energy and efficiency. However, Brighton's stoppage-time equalizer dealt a heavy psychological blow. Statistics show Spurs are yet to win a single match in 2026, extending their winless streak to 15 games. Their opponents, Wolves, have already been relegated, which could allow them to play with greater freedom. De Zerbi remained firm in his stance. I am proud of their performance. They must be stronger, stay focused, and come to training with a smile. Otherwise, they can go home. I have no time for negativity or players who lack spirit. With De Zerbi believing Spurs can win all 5 remaining matches, they must secure 3 points against the bottom side or risk falling further behind rivals such as Leeds, West Ham, and Nottingham Forest. Arsenal, and the chance to reclaim top spot. For the first time since October, Arsenal are no longer top of the table. Following a 2-1 defeat at the Etihad and just 1 win in their last 6 matches across all competitions, concern is growing among supporters. However, Mikel Arteta has reason to remain optimistic. Arsenal hold a significant scheduling advantage, playing 2 matches against Newcastle and Fulham before Manchester City's next league fixture. If they collect all 6 points, they could open up a 6-point lead and pile pressure on Pep Guardiola's side. Newcastle are currently in dreadful form, losing 4 consecutive matches and 5 of their last 7 in the league. This presents a golden opportunity for Arsenal to exploit their lack of confidence and reclaim the top position. The race for the top 5 and Champions League qualification. In the upper half, Aston Villa appear to have 1 foot in the Champions League after a dramatic win over Sunderland, secured by a Tammy Abraham goal. With an 8-point gap over chasing teams, Unai Emery may rotate his squad to focus on next week's Europa League semi-final. This could open the door for Fulham to rediscover their attacking edge against a potentially weakened Villa defense. Meanwhile, Liverpool need just 1 more victory to all but secure Champions League qualification. However, their opponents Crystal Palace, under Oliver Glasner, have proven to be a difficult matchup. Statistics show Palace are unbeaten in their last 4 meetings with Liverpool, including a 3-0 win at Anfield in this season's EFL Cup. Even if Palace rotate for the Conference League, Liverpool cannot afford to slip, especially with a demanding run of fixtures ahead against Manchester United, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. The relegation battle, Forest and West Ham at a critical juncture. At the bottom end, Morgan Gibbs-White has emerged as Nottingham Forest's key figure after scoring a hat-trick against Burnley. Their trip to Sunderland's Stadium of Light will be crucial in reaching the 40-point safety mark. Sunderland are in good form, but their vulnerabilities in central areas could suit an in-form Gibbs-White. As for West Ham, their 0-0 draw with Crystal Palace earned a valuable point, but manager Nuno Espirito Santo will need to be more decisive in their upcoming home match against Everton. With just a 2-point cushion above the relegation zone currently occupied by Spurs, West Ham must maximize their home advantage to avoid a high-risk final-day showdown with Leeds. It is clear that Matchweek 34 is not only a tactical battle, but also a test of mentality and focus. Teams that can exploit scheduling advantages and capitalize on opponents' mistakes will hold a decisive edge in this dramatic run-in.